Welcome to the Monday Night Football postgame show with Coach Coyote. Coyote and I seen a very good game and a really good ending with the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Hard to believe how Seattle just pulled that game out and just it's like reached into the old like it's like as if Drew Lock just reached into the old big top hat and pulled out the old plush toy rabbit. For wow, just out of nowhere. Just the heroics at the end with Drew Lock filling in for Geno Smith, and so the final score was Philadelphia Eagles 17, Seattle Seahawks 20, and we could look at the game stats here. Okay, we have in the first quarter it was Philadelphia with all the scoring on a touchdown. Then in the second quarter, both teams traded field goals, and in the third quarter, both teams traded touchdowns. And then in the fourth quarter, it was all Seattle with 10 points. It made the total Philadelphia Eagles 17, Seattle 20. Your heavy game leaders here with Jalen Hurts was decent. 17 for 31, 143 yards, two interceptions. Drew Lock 22 for 33, 208 yards, and with one touchdown. And in the rushing, Jalen Hurts was the leader for Philadelphia at 13 carries, 82 yards for two touchdowns. And we have K Walker, 19 carries, 86 yards, one touchdown. Is that Kyle? Okay, so receiving yards. I'm not sure who A. Brown is on Philadelphia, but he was five receptions for 56 yards, and DK Metcalf five receptions for 78 yards. I remember the name Metcalf like back in the day was the I think coach. Do you remember a running back for the then St. Louis Cardinals? Let me take a look real quick. Terry Metcalf, St. Louis Cardinals, 1973 to 1977, and tried for the Argonauts at the CFL, 1978 to 1980. Washington Redskins, 1981. Uh, oh, look at this. Terry and Eric related, and he is the father of former NFL wide receiver and kick returner Eric Metcalf. Yes, Terry Metcalf is related. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. That is cool. So we'll go back to the game, and we have to go to let's go to NFL scores again. We go back to the game. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we did the score by quarters. Now, what other info can we get? Let's see. You got your players overview, your stats, team stats. Let's go with the team stats here. So on the team stats, the Philadelphia Eagles got 321 total yards, and Seattle got 297 total yards. Passing yards, 143 for the Philadelphia Eagles and the 197 for the Seattle Seahawks. Rushing yards, 178 for the Philadelphia Eagles, and even 100 for the Seattle Seahawks. Yards per play, almost close. They're both Philadelphia Eagles 4.7 and the Seattle Seahawks at 5. Now the number of first downs was 23 by Philadelphia with 16 by Seattle. The third down efficiency, 9 for 16 on the Philadelphia Eagles and only 6 for 14 on the Seattle Seahawks. The fourth down, they were 1 for 1, and on Seattle, they didn't try any. There was no need, they didn't have to try. So total plays, just 69 total plays for the Philadelphia Eagles, 59 for the Seattle Seahawks. Sacks allowed, two by the none by Philadelphia, two by Seattle. Punts. Philadelphia punted the ball 5 times, and so did Seattle punt the ball 5 times. In the penalties, there was Philadelphia Eagles 5 penalties for 40 yards total, and the Seattle Seahawks 5 penalties for 35 yards total. No fumbles lost. Interceptions thrown, two by the Philadelphia Eagles, none by Seattle. The time of possession. The Philadelphia Eagles had 32 minutes and 58 seconds, and 27 minutes and 2 seconds belonged to the Seattle Seahawks. The stadium was Lumen Field. Okay, let's see Lumen Field. It's on 800 Occidental Avenue, Seattle, Washington. There's even a number to call. That's amazing. Okay, looking at the picture of it, Lumen Field is the multi-purpose stadium. Okay, so it's located in the city's So-Do neighborhood. I don't even know what that means. So-Do neighborhood. Uh, I don't even know what that means. Okay, let's see. So-Do neighborhood. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a new tab here. What does that even mean? So it's the so no so do neighborhood. So do NEI. What was it? Okay, so do. This is taking way too. I should have pushed pause. Seattle. Okay, there it is. Okay, Soto. Oh, SODO. Neighborhood in Seattle, Washington. What does that even mean? Soto, alternatively, SODO, is it neighborhood in Seattle, Washington that makes up part of the city's industrial district. I don't. Well, yeah. What is the difference between the Shodax? Okay, I don't even. Soto alternatively. Okay, here it is. The Wikipedia would give me the best answer to that one. Okay, so Soto is alternatively is a neighborhood zero that makes up part of the city's industrial district. Is bounded on the street indicated Pioneer Squares. Okay, what is the point? What's a? Okay, it's a little section that's kind of like I guess it's separate from it's separate from Seattle or the probably like the downtown. Wow, it's yeah, it's got it's surrounded. Let's see, what's it surrounded by? It's surrounded by just industrial park. It looks like yeah, uh, but it's not. It you see, let me see where this. It's not like a gritty kind of industrial park feel. I'm looking at it now. How many more? Okay, here's a picture of it. Um, you in the Northeast, when you think of industrial park, you think of like the like say like a steel mill, forge, maybe, or somewhat whatever. But this one looks like a lot cleaner, kind of, if a little bit cleaner. And and the baseball stadium is behind or whatever. It's either behind or beside, but either way, it's right next to a baseball stadium. I don't know which one it is. It's gonna be. I know it's gonna be for the Seattle Mariners, but I don't really follow baseball as much as I used to. I really don't follow baseball as much as I used to. I think that thing can close too. Okay, but this is a football show, so let's just stick with Lumen Field here. And I'm looking at Lumen Field, and I'm just thinking like, it's like how much would it have costed to finish it as a dome, Lumen Field? I think the options there. They can the way the field is designed. I think they have the option of like closing it in more. I mean, even you know to you make a dome. You know, it was like the other day with the Carolina. If there was a dome in Carolina, it would have been packed. You know, domes. I guess when I'm looking at it, the high arch and the build it. Yeah, I guess it's a lot of money. Did they wanted to build a dome again? Let's see. Why didn't Seattle build a dome? That's the thing. Let's ask that question. Why didn't? Oh, okay. Try that again. Why didn't Seattle build a dome? Okay. The Kingdom. No, no. What? No, 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 no. 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 Can Lumen Field? No. Okay. They didn't really. Didn't really get my the dome question. Seattle build a dome. Okay, but okay. Okay. I asked that question. Lumen Field. Why isn't Lumen Field a dome? Well, they go. I can't find it now. Did they like why didn't Seattle build a second dome? I should ask. Okay, why didn't Seattle build a second dome? Okay, okay. What? No one's asked the same question. That is like I don't remember. What I don't remember was is right now is were were there ever plans to do another dome again in Seattle? The new dome. Okay, the dollar game. New stadium decision damning the dome. Backers of the new stadium say the Kingdom is a black hole on top of the outstanding debt. But what, they didn't. There's 10. Oh, here it is. 10 proposed Seattle football stadiums that were never built. Okay, let's take a quick look. Was there any domes? Floating dome. Oh, that would have been our favorite. Okay. Oh, this is this old or is this new? Okay. Uh, I can't tell if it's old or it was. Oh, look, yeah, it's old. Okay, before the Seattle Kingdom. I wonder why they didn't want to build a dome again. I'll look. I'll have to. I'll make. That's like more of a thing in March to do. Like learning from sports talk radio. That you topics like that you could do them in April, March before the draft, and have like I could even have a like one special on it, like why didn't Seattle go with the dome? And, okay, but I know number one is the mucho dinero needed, and Buffalo didn't want to opt for a dome because let's see that. Okay, I'll do that real quick. Uh, why didn't Buffalo build a dome? Oh, let's see that because it's recent. Oh no, why didn't Erie County build a dome for the Buffalo Bills? Okay, noted. They are
According to Buffalo News, Matheson noted an oft-cited criticism of NFL stadiums. They are rarely used outside of a dozen or so football games a year, are generally not economic drivers, and putting a dome on the stadium barely changes the dynamic, he said, and, at the same time, it increases the costs by a lot.
that's going to be the cost. And it says that Buffalo lacked the infrastructure to host the Super Bowl. That's what. Okay, once again, this they're building in the ground. There's even like live shots of the live. You get like actually go on YouTube and go like was it the live? Okay, but anyways, yeah, live. Uh, it's gonna be too dark now. It's gonna be all just lights. But okay, so wow, I forgot where I was in this. It was a good. Well, the game itself. This is a post game after all, right, Coach? I forgot all about that. It's a post game, but we're not sponsored. We don't have people breathing down on Sports News Review, going, "Hey, what happened there? You lost your viewers here. I never had viewers to begin with." Well, not here and there, sporadically. Who knows what? How people just go on YouTube and watch video. Okay, so well, I, that's the one drawback I have is I think you know what I could do now. I think I got something new to plan. I think I should record on my phone while I'm doing something like the post game show. Then I can hit pause and then listen to what I said earlier, so it could be more fluid. Because I can't back up the video. I don't have a full time studio where I would probably find like a program for the computer to not the laptop. I want to get like I guess I used to call them towers. Like they were desktop. I used to think they were on the desk. Then when they were too big and like they were more vertical. Like that's I think we call them towers. But yeah, so like the next like I said, I'm not buying another laptop. I'm buying a tower, and I can get a program probably where I record and then be able to edit live or live editing where I can back it up and or even insert things, photos. Like it's going to be mostly AI generated photos because you can't just keep constantly looking for royalty free photos. That just it just goes insane. A person goes insane after a while looking for royalty free photos, and making sure that they're actually royalty free was the big part. See, this I'm gonna be doing that for my future post game shows where I'm gonna record it on the phone and and that way I can back it up and I don't remember what I was talking about. I'm not going to delete this video. I'm gonna leave it public. I'm gonna keep it going, and it's just learning curves. Like now I decided. Look, you know, I got figured out what to do with the boards now. I got the marquee board over here now. Look at that. See? Okay, I fixed it. Of course, I fixed this with it's still. It's too bad they didn't just have one thing in the center where I could just tie it up, and I wouldn't have had this problem. I could have probably turned it upside down. There was two screws, the back one here and one here, something that was uh, I don't and it was in that rattling I said earlier, and I dropped it and it rattled. I think it's the piece of plastic that the screw was supposed to thread into, like as a thread. I mean, this thing's really cheaply made, and these things are so inexpensive. So this stays. That's perfect thing. It stays. Now I figured it out to slide everything to the side. Like this. This is wider, as you can see. You see where my thumb is. Okay, see this finger here. Okay, there's the edge here. Okay, so now here's one edge, and then the other edge is off the screen. Okay, so what I did is I decided to push everything there. So then like whatever's in here can stay right here. Now I got what I also did is I just by default this is on an angle. This board now the board here is on an angle, and if this sign falls, it's I could I should almost put something in front of here so if it falls it doesn't go towards the laptop. But I don't think this is gonna fall. I got it on good. So then I leave that there. Now this one I don't need to change for like this show because it's the information's right there. Okay, and for like the gambling line, see now I figured it out. Now I could put uh, the the gambling line with and then barbecue munchie and fit that in like that, and then I put the thing the character right here, and just one board. I don't need two boards. I don't need two boards. Um, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be doing NFL news with Sylvester, and I'm gonna start the script tonight. You gotta be ahead, because then after that I'm gonna need to do a script for the World Sports News with Ernie. That's my Wednesdays. Okay, so you gotta. Well, I'm talking like this has been a live stream. This is like live stream kind of talk where you have to fill in time. But since I mostly play this back, I want to learn from my mistakes and like now I got like four of these boards now and one marquee board. I got the one marquee board and four of these boards now. I got lots of twos now. I mean, I'm doing the scores. Oh, here I start. I'll show what I mean. I started the scores. Like I'm doing when I'm doing the NFL news with Sylvester, and Well, the game ended as I was doing as I was doing the scores. The game ended, and then um, so I decided to uh, get this video going. And what I'm trying to say now is that I'm gonna show you the board I'm working on. This will be for the scores. See, now I don't got all the scores in, of course. I got just the first first three games, Thursday night, and then the two Saturdays, and Denver. See, now I have 10 of the twos. I got 10 twos and 10 threes now. And like, if I run if this if say you eight games here, right? The board can hold 8 games. With I'll show you the board in a second. Okay, here it is. What I'm doing. Okay, let's see. I gotta see what I can. Let me see if I can see what I can doing here. Okay, the only unfortunate part is I gotta show it like this because it's okay, and then I'll show it upside down because you can. I can't. I don't want to move stuff around. It takes too long to put everything back. Okay, so I only got three scores and partial score. Okay, yeah, I only got three with the partial scores, and like no, if I run out of twos, let's see. Will I run out of twos? Let's see. How many? I got 10 of them. Okay, so I already used up. Let's see. Okay, so there's one for the 20 on Seattle. Okay, Los Angeles Chargers is the second one. Minnesota is the third one. Cincinnati's the fourth. Four. So I got six more of these twos, and I don't think I. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're gonna go back to NFL scores here. Okay, let's go back to NFL scores. Okay, so I want to go NFL score.
Today, the Eagles lost to the
Yeah, but
Seahawks
yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's go back to regular NFL scores here. Okay, so the final yesterday was 23-7. The Jaguars. Where's that? Oh, I don't have. Okay, that's the. Okay, I gotta put in the Seymour. Okay, tomorrow. Okay, 17-20. Okay, I gotta go to start here. I gotta go to the start. Okay, so I got 21-6-3. Yep. Yes. 24-27. 13-30. So 7-1-7. So 4-2. Detroit's gonna use one. Okay. That would make it five left. Okay, five twos left. Giant six. Wow. I need another. Where do I finish? Okay, so New Orleans, I need a two for the 24. Then I need a 20 for the Browns and a 20 for Green Bay. I just made it. If I didn't. Okay, now what I was trying to say is if the first board. Okay, look at the Dolphins with 30 and no score. If the first board you're running out of twos, you just change one of the games. Like, say, the Tampa Bay and Green Bay game. Change that to a game that doesn't have a two in it for the score, and put it on the second board, because then you could use it for like the second board. Because when I hit pause and change the boards, then I got enough numbers now where and letters where I could do the entire score. And I don't have. I just change the boards. I not have to physically take things apart. It's gonna make it a lot quicker and smoother. And let's see. Yeah, so I'll be fine with that. Jets 3-0. They got Chiefs 2-7. See, now, when it comes to that, I'm not worried because it's on the second board, and I could just take the twos off that first board because I'm done with that board. Two, Cardinals, I need a two. Commanders, oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow, all the twos. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Okay, there's There's 16 games by chance. I can make a third board if I run out of twos. I can make a third board. So I got 10 twos. So I got one, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so even on the second board, I got enough twos. I'm good. All right. Okay, so I'm good on the twos. I'm good on the threes. It just happens with football. You need a lot of twos and threes, and ones are easy to come by. Especially if you really, really run out of runs, you could just use the letter I in emergencies. Okay, so that worked out really good. Okay, so guess I'm going to pretty well end this one. Is more of a learning experience on this one. Like, does it have to? Can I talk about next week real quick? Like, let's go real quick next. Oh, we gotta do the Thursday night. Let's do a preview. Let's do our preview of the Thursday night game, Coach. Never thought of it earlier. I just thought of it now. Okay, so New Orleans Saints will be at SoFi Stadium to play the Los Angeles Rams. If I got the tickets, I'm not getting into that right now. New Orleans Rams predictions. Cornerback Weatherspoon. Okay, stadium would be SoFi Stadium. Yeah, it's in Los Angeles area. I wonder. Okay, where is SoFi Stadium? Okay, where is it? Okay, it's in Inglewood. Inglewood is probably far from actual downtown Los Angeles. Okay, so we're looking in. It's it's a permanent dome, right? Yeah, it's a permanent dome. Uh, it's just a beautiful thing where you could there's a, like wow, you just there's so much to you could walk under it, and from outside like it just it matches the environment the way the stadium is. It's a beautiful stadium, and it actually matches the environment. Okay, and then it opens September the 8th, 2020. Yeah, and cost was 5 to 6 billion. They're not gonna even tell you how much it costed. Wow, they don't even. It's insane. But you know, it's okay. So we're gonna. Well, like I said, you gotta build it once, and the best part about it is I think the roof is so separate from the building that if they want to just they could demolish the building when they're tired of the building in 20 years and keep the roof up and just build. I think. Let me look that again. I think wouldn't that be the craziest thing if you could do that? Let's see. Well, okay. I'm not gonna find it now. Oh, who do you got next week? Oh, okay. We got 16. Okay, so on Thursday we're gonna Coach and I will be doing the pregame. We're gonna do it much better and smoother and quicker and more watchable. Like like I said, I'm not monetized, so because I'm not monetized, I'm not worried about like my time I spent and how much I wander off and other time. It doesn't matter. I'm not worried about views. This is all for fun. And the person I'm hurting is myself because I'm taking away the time I need to do the NFL news with Sylvester script. Okay, so but let's see. We'll take some of the we got. Okay, we'll do it quick. Who's favorite here? Uh, we got. Wow. Okay, so New Orleans is favored by 4 points, roughly, depending on they all change and uh, like you look at tonight was. Oh yes, what was tonight? The tonight did they cover the spread and all that? Let's see. What was the spread? Okay, what was the spread between Seattle and Philadelphia? All right. The Eagles at mine. That was easy to. That was easy. That was covered. Let's see. Well, yeah, it was covered. Right. Let's see. Of course it was. If all that Seattle had to do is win, then it was covered. Okay, but let's see. You got 20. Oh yeah, it was 20 to. Okay, yeah, it was 20-17. So it was the under, the over and under was four. Oh, the under was 45, and the over was 45. But when you go over under, it's some depending on the gambling site. But the default is the minus 110, where you if you plus 110, you put 100, and how does it work? You get so you put 100 down, and then you get 210 back, so it's $10. You win to profit. Now on the other way, it's minus 110. If you put 110 down, you should get back 220. I guess. I always forget how it works on that one. It's I'm just getting into it now, but this is the wrong show to do it on. Because Coach doesn't like gambling talk at all anymore. But he lets the point spread go, and that's it. He just wants the point spread on his show, and that's it. No other stuff. No money lines. No over unders. No prop bets. Just the point spread, because it is determining what a team is favored by. But a last minute. Oh yeah, they're showing it on TV now. The replay right now, where the second interception, where Seattle intercepts the ball, and I was like, why did he had timeout? He had three timeouts, and he went for the gusto on that one. It's like, why not just whatever they give you, take a timeout. Whatever they give you, take a timeout, and then whatever they give you, and hopefully you're just trying to go into the field goal range. I'd have to see how many seconds were left again before that interception. I'm still baffled by that, like, winner take all throw. It looked like, but I don't know. Is it it was like either win or lose on that throw, and I would have, yeah, coach and I think the coach said it too. Well, he's not gonna. I don't know. He's not gonna be harsh on Jalen Hurts, but it was just, why not? I don't know. It was why not just tie the game? He didn't want to tie. He wanted to go for it and win. Oh well, you gamble, you win. But if it was successful, and we'd be sitting here going, "What a genius Jalen Hurts is for that throw at the last minute. He caught and ran for a score, but was not meant to be." So, but they're showing the NFC playoff picture on the TV screen right now. The Philadelphia with that 10-4. Well, they are guaranteed a playoff spot, but they want to be their overall. They want to be. San Francisco's in the lead right now, but with that win, now Seattle is sniffing contention. I mean, there's still a lot of things to do. So, but they avoided. Well, the Seattle Seahawks with that win, they did avoid the first 5-game losing streak with Pete Carroll. So, but we look at their remaining schedule. Week 16 against the Titans. Okay, they need that one big time. They need to win that one. Okay, so then you look at week 17 against the Steelers. Alrighty, okay, but here it is, the big one. Week 18 at the Cardinals. Okay, the Cardinals. I know. I I just feel so bad when I said how many game. I can't remember which video, how many videos it was back where I said that. And I was frustrated, and I'm thinking, oh, the Arizona Cardinals are in a free fall. Remember that, coach? And I was going, the Arizona Cardinals, they're in a free fall. And I was like, wow. At the time, it seemed like it, and I didn't get any reaction from coach and saying that they're not in a free fall. But more like maybe I'm overreacting, which now coach turns out to be right. They're not in a free fall. They're just uh, there's probably no identity in the Arizona Cardinals. And if you're Seattle, you're playing a team that can have your second string, uh, no serious injuries possibly on their second string, and they're looking for a spot on the team, the roster on the team to next year. Like you know, like I'm looking at the what they call it, tush push. Okay, now they're throwing. Sorry. Now they're showing a call that was it a okay. Let's see. Was it intentional grounding call? And the first interception that was a weird one too. I I don't. They're showing the first interception by Jalen Hurts, and I didn't understand why they go for it like that. I, I mean, uh, uh, the TV screen it's saying how would you assess Jalen Hurts' performance? Um, he gambled too much, I'd say, right, Coach? And I don't mean like he went to a ticket window in Las Vegas and said, 20 on whatever, but 20 on a horse. But I'm just saying, like, well, you know, he just gambled with like trying to the home. What is it called? Like if you use a baseball reference, like a home run. He tried to hit a home run with these throws. The first one with the touchdown, the second one where there's not much time left, and I just not, I'm not a big fan of going for it like that, but then I feel like wow, if it goes right, I just that's the thing with those kind of calls. If it goes right, if it goes the right way, then then everybody could say the coach was doubted it, going oh wow, like he's not gutsy, whatever the words like that. The old ways to egg people on, you don't have the guts to go for it on fourth down for a touchdown, like that kind of. I that that really like shows a lot of confidence in yourself to do that, and Jalen Hurts has a lot of confidence, which is a good thing that he has a lot of confidence because he's got the talent, but it's just it's like the Riverboat Gambler on those two throws. Like you spun the wheel. You had to get your number on that one, or you had to get double zeros at least, and nope, it didn't work out. Just didn't work out. Or you bet on black and it went on green. It just didn't work out. So, uh, you know, some players, they just like the old uh, go for it riverboat gambling, and it's like when it works out. Like I said so many times in previously, when it works out, everybody was doubting it. Looks wow, I shouldn't. And I wish I didn't say that now. Uh, like, well, now they're showing. This is gonna be Thursday night game. They got the spread at +4, and that's all we can do is the spread. And for this show, the coach's show, and they're putting it up at 4 too. So, but I don't know. Let's see. Still a lot of time. I don't have to make a prediction yet. I got Thursday night to make the prediction. So with all that, I'm going to end the video now and go start my script for NFL news with Sylvester, and I'm gonna start with the scores, and then whatever news I can come up with, whatever I find. Now it takes a while because I actually read the stories, and I do a report. So that way, there's absolutely no way that someone could say that all I do is just copy and paste or read. Read. I meant like read, just read straight from the tablet. No, 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 no. I just do my own style of reporting for NFL news with Sylvester, and and well, I'm just looking at the TV screen, and and now they're showing hockey highlights, and the Jets are in the really old, like the '70s Jets look. I think that's the '70s, or it could be the WHA Jets look. Oh, oh, no. Okay. See, I, they still won't wear a full visor in the NHL. I don't know when that's like it's kind of like in the NFL. Oh, you know, your the face mask. Oh, imagine the face mask cut in half the distance now. Like, I have no idea. It's one of those things we'll all try to figure out in a much time later time in life. And I know this is a football show, but when it comes to player safety, I don't understand why the NHL does not allow a full face shield unless you got medical reason for it, which is such a weird concept. All right, then I'm going to not comment on hockey when I'm doing. Sorry about that, Coach. I'm commenting on hockey while I'm doing the post game show. It just shows that this is originating in Canada. I did, hey, my sports life. Saturday nights in Ontario. It's the '70s, '80s hockey night in Canada. It's Saturday night hockey night in Canada. Toronto Maple Leafs started at 8 o'clock. Played at the Maple Leaf Gardens, and it was a different world back then. I, you know, I, Coach, do you remember how easy it was just to get tickets? Like, well, for you it was no problem. You're the Coach Coyote. You could just walk in and go one for Coach Coyote, and they just let you right in. For me, I had to go on the street, wait for the game to start, then get really cheap off the what they used to call the scalpers. Because if the Leafs were doing bad, it was easy to get tickets because the games were all sold out. There was all the scalpers. It's just a matter of how many are showing up now. Like there's the stands are filled. I got the last seat in the. I'm glad I ever get this one. I got the one corner of the Maple Leaf Gardens, last row in the corner, right beside the exit, and I thought that was nowadays thinking that was pretty cool back then. The person who I was with was a smoker, and that was the last year you could do this, where they could smoke in the, in the stairwell, and yeah. So that's how long ago it was, and I just got the tickets at the last second. So in Toronto. Oh my gosh, that's Saturday. The Leafs are playing. And there I am in Toronto. I'm like, hey, grab some tickets with someone. We got cheap. Watch the game. Alrighty, so we'll see you Thursday. It'll be a lot better, smoother show, pregame and postgame. Okay, so this has been a very strange Monday Night Football postgame show with Coach Coyote. For the Coach Coyote and I, we're both saying over and out.